If you've ever found yourself mindlessly snacking while scrolling through your phone or reaching for that extra cookie without even realizing it, you're not alone. Many of us experience a disconnect between the act of eating and our awareness of it. In our busy lives, food often becomes something we consume quickly for energy, rather than something we savor and appreciate. Imagine a life where every bite nourishes not just your body but also your mind, a way of eating that helps you feel fully present, satisfied, and in control of your health. Mindful eating is the practice of paying deliberate attention to the experience of eating, noticing the flavors, textures, and sensations, while also tuning into hunger and fullness cues. This approach not only enhances your meal enjoyment but can have significant benefits for weight management, digestion, and emotional well-being. Today's guide will walk you through the science behind mindful eating, why it's more than just a trendy concept, and how you can unlock its power to transform your daily life. So, let's set the table for a journey that will change the way you see and consume food. Understanding mindful eating. Mindful eating is akin to other mindfulness practices. It's about being fully present in the moment. When it comes to food, mindful eating involves intentionally noticing the sensations associated with eating, tasting, smelling, chewing, and listening to your body's hunger and satiety signals. What is mindful eating? Mindful eating is the practice of paying attention, focusing on the sensory experience of eating, colors, textures, smells, and flavors. Listening to your body, recognizing and respecting your hunger cues, and eating until you're satisfied rather than stuffed. Being present, eliminating distractions, like screens or work, so that you can savor each bite and reflect on how food makes you feel. Cultivating awareness, noticing why you're eating. Is it true hunger, or is it emotional or stress-induced? By engaging your full attention in the process of eating, you create a healthier relationship with food that not only supports digestion and satisfaction but can also transform how you approach nutritional choices. The science behind mindful eating. To fully appreciate the power of mindful eating, it's important to understand the science that underpins its benefits. At its core, mindful eating influences both the brain and the body through several interconnected pathways. Hormonal regulation and satiety. When you eat with awareness, you allow your brain to register fullness and satiety more effectively. Two key hormones play a crucial role here. Ghrelin, known as the hunger hormone. Ghrelin signals your brain when you're hungry. Mindless eating can dull our recognition of ghrelin's cues. Leptin. This hormone tells you when you are full. By eating slowly and deliberately, you give leptin enough time to signal to your brain that your body has been sufficiently nourished. Mindful eating can help balance these hormones, preventing overeating and unnecessary snacking. Digestive benefits. When you eat slowly and chew thoroughly, you optimize digestion. Your mouth begins the digestion process by breaking down food, and when you give your body enough time to process, enzymes work efficiently, leading to better absorption of nutrients and less digestive discomfort. Moreover, eating mindfully can reduce the risk of overeating, as you allow time for your stomach to signal fullness. Psychological and neural effects. Mindful practices have been shown to reduce stress levels. The brain's prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and impulse control, is more active during mindful eating. This means you're less likely to give in to cravings or emotional eating. Studies have demonstrated that mindfulness can lower cortisol levels, further supporting better regulation of hunger and stress-related eating patterns. Key insight. The power of mindful eating lies not just in what you eat but how you eat. When you cultivate awareness, you align your brain's signals with your body's needs, leading to more balanced digestion, improved hormonal regulation, and a healthier relationship with food. Benefits of mindful eating. Adopting a mindful eating practice can bring a host of benefits across various aspects of your health and lifestyle. 1. Improved digestion and nutrient absorption. When you focus on chewing thoroughly and savoring your food, your digestive system works more efficiently. The process of mindful eating allows your stomach to fully register the food, leading to better breakdown of nutrients and smoother digestion. 2. Enhanced satiety and reduced overeating. By eating slowly and paying attention to your body's signals, you are better able to recognize when you're actually full. This practice can help avoid overeating, preventing those post-meal energy crashes and reducing the likelihood of weight gain. 3. Better emotional regulation. Mindful eating helps you distinguish between physical hunger and emotional cravings. When you're fully present during a meal, you're less likely to use food as a coping mechanism for stress, anxiety, or boredom, leading to improved emotional stability. 4. Increased enjoyment of food. When you take the time to appreciate the taste, texture, and aroma of your food, mealtime becomes a richer, more satisfying experience. This heightened awareness can lead to greater pleasure from everyday meals, making healthy eating a source of joy rather than a chore. 5. Support for weight management. By aligning your eating habits with your body's natural hunger and fullness cues, you are less likely to overconsume calories. Over time, this consistency supports sustainable weight management and encourages a balanced metabolic rate. Practical techniques to unlock mindful eating. Now that you know the science and benefits behind mindful eating, let's dive into actionable techniques that you can implement today to revolutionize your approach to food. Technique 1. Eliminate distractions. One of the most common barriers to mindful eating is distraction. Whether you're eating in front of the TV, scrolling through your phone, or working at your desk, distractions prevent you from fully engaging with your meal. Practical steps. Designate a calm space. Establish a specific area for eating, ideally at a dining table away from screens and work materials. Turn off devices. Make it a habit to put your phone away or switch off the TV during meals. This dedicated time allows your brain to focus solely on the experience of eating. Create a peaceful environment. You might consider playing soft, calming music and setting the table nicely to transform mealtime into a ritual rather than a rushed activity. Technique 2. Engage your senses. Mindful eating is all about fully experiencing your food. Engage all your senses as you eat to create a richer, more satisfying experience. Practical steps. Slow down. Take your time to chew and savor every bite. Aim to put your fork down between bites. Notice the details. Appreciate the colors, textures, and aromas of your food. Ask yourself what you see, what you taste, and how the food feels in your mouth. Reflect on your meal. After a few minutes of eating, pause and ask yourself how the food makes you feel. Are you satisfied? What flavors stand out? This reflection reinforces a deeper connection with your body's needs. Technique 3. Mind your portion sizes. It's easy to lose track of how much you're eating when you're not fully engaged with the process. Mindful eating includes being aware of portion sizes and how they contribute to your overall satiety. Practical steps. Serve smaller portions. Start with a smaller portion on your plate. You can always go back for more if you're still hungry. Listen to your body. Check in with your fullness signals periodically. Are you eating because you're still hungry or out of habit? Use smaller dishes. Smaller bowls and plates can help you create a visual illusion that you're eating more, supporting your mind in feeling satisfied sooner. Technique 4. Practice deep breathing. Deep breathing exercises not only help reduce stress but also allow you to focus your mind on the present moment, making it easier to engage in mindful eating. Practical steps. Before you eat, take a minute or two to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Inhale on a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale on a count of 4. During meals, if you feel distracted or rushed, pause for a deep breath. This simple act resets your focus and brings you back to the experience of your meal. After meals, use deep breathing as part of your post-meal routine to enhance digestion and signal to your body that you're satisfied. Technique 5. Write a food journal. Keeping a food journal is a powerful way to track not only what you eat but also how you feel during and after meals. This practice can give you deeper insights into your eating habits and help identify patterns that might be undermining your efforts. Practical steps. Record every meal. Write down not just the foods you've eaten, but also your thoughts and feelings. Were you stressed, distracted, or truly hungry? Identify patterns. Over time, review your journal to see if there are certain times, situations, or foods that trigger mindless eating. Set goals. Use your journal to set realistic, specific goals. For example, today, I will eat slowly and savor my food, or I will have one distraction-free meal. Integrating mindful eating into a healthy lifestyle. Mindful eating isn't an isolated practice. It works best when integrated into a comprehensive lifestyle that promotes overall well-being. Here are some key components to consider. Balanced nutrition. Mindful eating works hand in hand with a balanced diet. When you choose nutrient-dense, whole foods, you're not only fueling your body efficiently but also reinforcing positive habits. Aim to include a variety of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats in your meals. Eating the right nutrients supports your digestive system, hormone balance, and energy levels, compounding the benefits of mindfulness. Regular physical activity. Combine mindful eating with regular exercise. Physical activity not only boosts metabolism but also increases your body's demand for fuel, making it easier to gauge your hunger cues accurately. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or resistance training, exercise can complement your mindful eating practices by creating a balanced, healthy lifestyle. Adequate hydration. Drinking water consistently throughout the day is another critical pillar of mindful health. Sometimes what we perceive as hunger is actually thirst. Start your day with a glass of water, and remember to sip water regularly, even during meals, to help with digestion and satiety. Quality sleep. Your sleep quality significantly influences your hunger hormones and overall well-being. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep nightly. Good sleep reinforces your mindful practices by ensuring that you're not driven by fatigue or stress-induced cravings. Stress management and emotional well-being. Since mindfulness is as much about mental clarity as it is about physical nourishment, prioritize stress management. Combine mindful eating with stress reduction techniques like meditation, journaling, or simple hobbies you enjoy. By managing your overall stress, you can prevent emotional eating and promote a healthier relationship with food. Expert opinions and scientific support. Experts across nutrition and behavioral science emphasize that mindful eating is one of the most effective ways to transform your relationship with food. Dr. Rebecca Lee, a nutritionist and mindfulness researcher, explains, greater than mindful eating helps bridge the gap between your physiological needs and your emotional responses. When you slow down and pay attention to your food, you're more likely to eat what your body really needs and less likely to overconsume out of habit or emotion. Studies have shown that mindfulness practices can help reduce binge eating, lower overall calorie intake, and improve nutritional choices. Research in the field of behavioral nutrition indicates that when people practice mindful eating, they tend to have better weight management, enhanced mental clarity, and reduced stress levels. Real-life transformations and success stories. Let's take a moment to consider some real-life experiences. Jessica, for example, used to find herself snacking mindlessly in front of the TV and then feeling unsatisfied after meals, a cycle that left her frustrated and struggling with weight management. After adopting a mindful eating routine that included turning off her TV, chewing slowly, and journaling her feelings around food, Jessica noticed a significant shift. Not only did she report feeling fuller after meals, but she also began to appreciate the flavors and textures of her food in a whole new way. Over time, these changes led to more consistent weight loss and a better relationship with food. Then there's Michael, who realized that his habit of eating on the go was undermining his efforts to maintain energy and manage his weight. By setting aside just 10 minutes for each meal, without distractions, Michael discovered that he could better tune into his body's signals. This small change not only helped him accurately gauge when he was full but also reduced his tendency to overeat later in the day. These testimonials show that the true power of mindful eating isn't in secret calorie counts or complicated diets. It's in the simple, consistent practice of truly listening to your body. Your roadmap to mindful eating transformation. Now that you're equipped with the science and strategies behind mindful eating, here's a practical roadmap to help you unlock its full potential. Step 1. Create a distraction-free environment. Set up a dedicated space for meals. Arrange your dining area to be cozy and inviting. Turn off the TV, put away your smartphone, and focus solely on your meal. Consider playing soft music to create a serene backdrop that enhances your mindful experience. Step 2. Start with gentle adjustments. Begin by committing to one mindful meal per day, preferably breakfast, where you put your full attention on eating slowly and enjoying each bite. Gradually expand this practice to your other meals as the habit grows stronger. Step 3. Engage all your senses before you take the first bite. Take a moment to observe your food. Notice its color and aroma. Chew slowly and try to identify different flavors and textures. Let each bite be an experience. Occasionally, pause during your meal and check in with yourself. Am I really still hungry, or is this just a craving? Step 4. Keep a food and mood journal. Record details about each meal. Not just what you ate, but how you felt before, during, and after the meal. Reflect on emotional triggers that might prompt overeating. Use this journal to identify trends and adjust your habits accordingly. Step 5. Pair mindful eating with a balanced diet. Focus on meals that are rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats, so they naturally support satiety. Prepare nutrient-dense recipes that excite your taste buds and complement your mindful eating practice. Stay hydrated. Sometimes, feelings of hunger are a sign that your body needs water. Step 6. Integrate mindfulness into other areas of your life. Complement your mindful eating with regular mindfulness meditation or deep breathing exercises. Engage in activities that reduce overall stress, as lower stress levels correlate with better digestion and improved hormone balance. Cultivate a positive, health-focused daily routine that supports your commitment to both mental and physical well-being. Step 7. Monitor your progress, be patient, and adjust. Consistency is the key to success. Recognize that changes may be gradual. Celebrate small victories, whether it's feeling more satisfied after meals or noticing improved digestion and energy levels. Regularly review your food journal and adjust your routine as needed. Remember that mindful eating is a skill that develops over time. The psychological benefits. Beyond the plate. When you practice mindful eating, the benefits extend far beyond just making healthier food choices. By training your mind to be present, you build a healthier relationship with food. No more guilt or mindless cravings. Just a calm acknowledgement of your body's real needs. You reduce stress. When you slow down and focus on each bite, you give yourself a mental break from the busyness of the day, reducing anxiety and tension. You improve cognitive awareness. A practice of mindfulness enhances your overall attention and awareness, which can help you make better decisions throughout the day. You foster self-compassion. Recognizing when you're hungry versus when you're eating out of boredom or emotion helps you be kinder to yourself and build lasting healthy habits. Expert insights and scientific backing. A wealth of research confirms the power of mindful eating. Nutrition experts and behavioral scientists agree that mindful eating is one of the most effective ways to combat overeating and promote sustainable weight management. Dr. Stephanie Grant, a leading expert in mindfulness and nutrition, states, "Greater than mindful eating enables us to break the cycle of emotional and impulsive eating. It allows the brain to register true satiety, and it cultivates a greater appreciation for food that extends well beyond just calorie counting." Studies have shown that participants who incorporate mindfulness practices report lower levels of binge eating, increased satisfaction with meals, and improved metabolic profiles. The data supports the notion that transforming your relationship with food through mindfulness can yield both psychological and physical benefits. Real-life success stories. The proof is in the practice. Consider the story of Laura, a busy professional who found herself perpetually on the go, grabbing whatever food was available, often resulting in feelings of regret and persistent hunger. By introducing a mindful eating practice, Laura began setting aside a few minutes for breakfast each morning without distractions. Over time, she not only found herself eating less impulsively but also discovered that she truly enjoyed her meals, leading to improved digestion, sustained energy, and gradual weight loss. Then there's David, who had struggled with emotional eating, frequently consuming food out of stress rather than genuine hunger. With the help of a food and mood journal, David learned to identify triggers that led him to overeat. By combining mindful breathing techniques and a deliberate focus on savoring each bite, David managed to reduce his reliance on food as an emotional crutch, ultimately achieving better weight management and improved mental clarity. These real-world examples demonstrate that the practice of mindful eating can significantly alter your relationship with food and pave the way for long-term, sustainable health benefits. Your roadmap to unlocking mindful eating. As we wrap up, here's a summary roadmap to help you begin your journey toward mindful eating today. Create a distraction-free zone. Transform your meal times into mini-retreats by removing distractions. Enjoy your food in a calm, organized space. Engage all your senses. Take the time to observe, smell, and taste your food. Chew slowly and allow yourself to fully experience each bite. Keep a food and mood journal. Document your eating habits and reflect on your feelings before, during, and after meals to identify trends and triggers. Plan balanced, nutrient-dense meals. Focus on whole foods that are rich in flavor and nutrition, setting your body and mind up for lasting satisfaction. Practice mindfulness outside of mealtimes. Integrate meditation, deep breathing, or even a short walk into your daily routine to lower stress and promote clarity. Be consistent and patient. Understand that mindful eating is a journey. Even small, Daily mindfulness practices build up over time to create major changes. Seek support if needed. Whether it's through online communities, wellness classes, or speaking with a nutritionist, share your journey and gain insights from others who are on the same path. Conclusion. Transform your eating, transform your life. In conclusion, unlocking the power of mindful eating is about transforming not just the way you eat but the way you experience food and, ultimately, life. When you embrace mindful eating, you start to notice details that can lead to better digestion, improved satiety, and a healthier relationship with your body. You empower yourself to make informed choices that honor your nutritional needs, reduce overeating, and foster lasting well-being. Remember, this journey is not about perfection or strict rules, it's about progress, self-compassion, and consistency. Every mindful bite, every conscious decision, is a step toward a healthier, more balanced life. Instead of succumbing to the pressures of fast food and mindless snacking, you now have the tools to enjoy each meal as a nourishing ritual that supports both body and mind. Thank you for joining us on Unlock the Power of Mindful Eating today. We hope this guide inspires you to look at your next meal as an opportunity to connect with your body, appreciate the flavors, and make choices that transform your health over time. Embrace mindful eating with passion and persistence, and watch as every meal becomes a celebration of life, wellness, and the journey toward a more vibrant you. Here's to waking up to a new way of savoring life, one mindful, nourishing bite at a time.